Hi friends, Dash Daring here, inviting you to join me for a Blobfest unboxing event, or I guess in this case we're probably doing an unbagging event, as I've got my Blobfest merchandise just dropped off by Colonial Theater Marketing Director Bob Tote, and it's come in this lovely Blobfest bag. So we're going to unbox this, we're going to dig in and go through a lot of the different merchandise that Dash ordered for himself before Blobfest. We want to thank you for being so patient and waiting for the merchandise to get to you. We were waiting for all kinds of printed parts to come our way so we could assemble it and send it out your way. We've got a lot of things in here, but you should note that Dash did not order every single thing. As you can see, Dash has got just so much Colonial and Blob merch everywhere around him. There's only so much that Dash's wife will let him bring in to the house at each yearly go at it. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go through what I picked up, and we can talk about how exciting all of these things are and how great it is to get this stuff in the mail. What's nice is that it's been long enough away from Blobfest. We were a month and a half out from Blobfest, and so this stuff is like a nice, refreshing reminder of how great Blobfest was. It's extending that wonderful Blobfest feeling. So right off the bat, I've got this program and some additional items here. I've got the Pico program that was kindly included. If you'll remember, Pico was our sponsor for the show. We couldn't have done Blobfest in the pandemic in 2020 without the support of Pico. So thank you, Pico. And I'm told I should be looking, here we go. Dash was told there was an additional gift in here from Pico that he didn't order, a nice surprise. And it's wonderful to find out that Pico cares about my electric energy needs and also my lip saturation needs, as we've got this wonderful Pico lip balm, and Dash will be using this as the winter months roll in. Inside this program though, we've got our Blobfest stickers designed by Chris Garofalo. We've got the I Heart Blobfest, the black Blob Oozing Home Edition sticker, and we've got the Pennsylvania Support Your Local Blobfest sticker, all wonderful designs that we love. We've also included in all of your Blobfest orders is going to be this wonderful thank you from our executive director, Ken Metzner. So there's a great thank you on here talking about how much we appreciate all of you and letting us continue to do this wonderful thing, even if we had to do it remotely this year. So check that out first. It's sort of like opening the card on the gift. You want to read that before you get into all the goodies that you've got in store for you. So, with the lip balm out of the way, let's start smallest to largest. And we've got some wonderful pins this year. We've got our Blobfest, Support Your Local Blobfest Pennsylvania pin. And then we've got our wonderful official Blobfest logo pin. Let's go with posters next. Dash ordered both posters, so I'm not sure which one this is, but we're going to open it and find out. You'll remember that there's the official poster from Chris Garofalo and then the official event poster from Hatch. Hatch does wonderful posters, and I have a collection of them spanning back years. Those are always donated to the theater by John and Carla Schaefer, Phoenixville residents, longtime Colonial Theater fans. So they order those and donate them to the theater so that all the profits can be for the theater to help support all the great programming we do year-round. And this is the Hatch poster. Let's get a look at this. Right, so this says Blobfest, and then it says in Roman numerals it's got 21. Got the date in Phoenixville and Hatch show prints at the bottom, and you can see that it says House of Blob, which will give you a little bit of a hint, the direction we were planning to take Blobfest before everything kind of went sideways in March. So that's one poster. I love the colors on this, and I love the fire and the waviness of the building structures. If you've never looked up how Hatch show prints are created, fascinating. Find that on YouTube. You'll really, really enjoy that. And that must mean this other poster has got to be my Chris Garofalo Blobfest original. And oh man, I know exactly where this poster's going up. I've been waiting for this. The frame's ready. I even hung the frame, even though it's empty, so that I could space out where this was going to go. And gosh, Chris has got to forgive me for mishandling posters. I'm not the professional he is. But this is your official Blobfest poster by Chris Garofalo, and man, I couldn't be more excited to get a hold of this. Wow. And then finally, we've got our wonderful Blobfest t-shirt for this year. which was a design by committee. We had a bunch of folks collaborating on this. We had marketing director Bob Trade from working on an original design by our own Frankenstone, Shane Stone, and then some additional extra work by Donald David, who you might recognize as the King of Mars. Or he's actually done a number of things, including the Blobfest mask behind me, the purple one from Blobfest 2016. Don't ask Dash. Dash gets the numbers all confused. So we've got the front of this with our heroic Blob doing his heroic duty, or its, I suppose, because the Blob is just a blob and doesn't have a gender. And then we've got the back here with the films listed on it. Such a wonderful t-shirt. The material this year that we selected is super comfy, so Dash is looking forward to supplementing his indoor wardrobe with this bad mama jamma. And let's not forget, we've got this wonderful Blobfest tote bag that this comes in. And this is going to be great when Dash can go back into stores and bring his own tote bags to shop with. Show off the Blobfest love. So again, Dash Daring doing a little bit of an unboxing of Blobfest merchandise, letting you know that your Blobfest merchandise is on its way to you or should be shipping this week, so keep an eye on that. If you're local, you can pick that up at the theater. So check out your email. You'll get more information in there. I've been Dash Daring. It's been wonderful to spend some time with you again. Please post photos of your merchandise and yourself, like when you get it, on either the Discord chat or in the Instagram or Facebook pages. We want to see your awesome stuff. Tag us, and let's continue the Blob fun all year round. For now, I'm Dash Daring, having spent a great deal of time thinking about how to unbox this, saying sayonara, friends.